Hello, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video showing my trading recap for Monday. So I didn't make a video on Thursday and Friday last week because Thursday when I traded I got up 20 minutes late and I only made like $10 with a partial field trade, and then Friday I went out with a few mates, so didn't trade that night, but I looked at the markets the next day and I heard it was very slow, so it wasn't a bad day to miss out on. But it seems like that slowness has carried on to Monday now. So the leading gapper for the day was this stock, DDE. Looking at the daily chart, it's breaking out of multi-month highs, as you can see, I think even multi-year highs, and it broke out on massive volume that hasn't been seen before on this stock, over 25 million shares. So I was expecting this to surge in the opening few minutes of the market, but it just didn't happen that way. It had surged up pre-market and it was hitting this 326 level of resistance, and it was hit it several times pre-market, which I was looking for a long over the 326, because normally when you see these stocks spike up and then hold a resistance, if they get a little bit of volume in the open, they will normally break over that level and then run for 20, 30, 40, up to 100%. So when this opened, actually it was just before it opened that I bought into it. I bought into it at 9.29, just on this little green candle here, because I was hoping that it was going to stay above these levels and see how it came down and hit this line 2 or 3 times. I was hoping this is going to act as support. So it dipped down from here pre-market, and then as soon as the market opened, which is around here, this red candle, I was expecting it to turn around and then surge and go over, break the 326 area. So I bought into it here. It came up a little bit and looked like it was starting to break out, and then it just crashed below that support level and it came all the way back down to 283, which was a fairly significant drop, and I stopped out once it broke this low here and started dropping below the VWAP, which is this white line. So I lost $50 in that trade. And then my second trade was BRN. So this one, I'll show you the minute candles. So it had spiked basically the beginning of pre-market, and then the rest of pre-market has just been fading. Didn't have much volume, but it did have more volume than most other stocks on the market today. That's what I mean by it was a very quiet trading day. So it had been dropping, and it bounced off this 221 area and it came back up to the 240, 250 mark. And then when the market opened, I wasn't watching this, I was watching DDE, but I started seeing it once it broke these lows. So once it broke this low, I was looking to short sell it, which I did, because it was showing a lot of weakness. So when it came to these lows and then it bounced up, that's what I shorted into. I think it was around the 218 in this red candle, and then it immediately dropped straight away, and I was like, yes, good trade. But I set my buy order at the low twos, like 203. I think I initially set it at, because I was expecting the whole $2 value to be a lot of support, and I didn't think it would be able to crack that, so I set my profit taker a little bit above that area, because I did short the stock. I wanted it to go down. So it came down, but it didn't quite fill my profit taker, because it didn't come down to my level. I was looking for 203. It then bounced back up and it came back to 220. If it came over these sort of resistance levels here, the 3 tops around the 228, I would have had to stop out, but it didn't. It stopped there and then turned back around, and then because I was having all this consolidation and not much volume at all, as you can see, not even, probably around 5,000 shares per minute, which isn't much compared to some of these other penny stocks, I was looking to just sort of get out of it a little bit higher. So I think I ended up moving my order to 206, because this is span of this is about 20 minutes. So I was sitting here for 20 minutes where the stock wasn't really doing much, and then I end up getting out at 206 here, which is just basically at the bottom of the last little dip. So yeah, I took my profits there, and that was, I think, $110 US profit. So all up on the day, with the other loss and this profit, put me up $69 on the day. Not a massive day. Like I said, it was very quiet, and we'll hope to see some more momentum today, so we can hopefully profit some more. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow. See ya.